Welcome back to another story. This week it's coming from Guinea, from a boy who's 12 years old called Mariba. And the story is called A New Life. A New Life. Little Mariba Monamu was always an obedient boy. But his life changed when he was 6. His mother died. Father had no time for the boy because he was busy working on the family farm in the West African country of Guinea. Father's second wife had no time for the boy because she was caring for her own 5 girls and 4 boys. No one fed Mariba, no one hugged him or said a kind word to him. Mariba became rude. He refused to work on the family farm. If father asked him to deliver a message, he stayed out all day playing with friends and only returning home at night. He stole money to buy food to eat. He stole corn and peanuts from neighbours' farms and sold them to buy food. Mariba lied to cover up his wrongdoings. When people asked if he had stolen something, he replied, "No, it wasn't me." But no one believed him, and people beat him nearly every day. Aunt Rosalie saw the beatings, and she worried that the boy might be injured seriously. She took him from the family farm and moved with him across the country to the capital, Conakry. Aunt Rosalie was an Adventist and she wanted Mariba to learn about Jesus. She enrolled him in a Seventh-day Adventist school. School was very difficult for the boy. He had never studied, and it required a lot of effort to read and write. It was even harder to sit still at his desk. He was used to spending his days playing outdoors, and now he had to sit in a classroom. Mariba couldn't sit for long. After a short time at his desk, he stood on his chair and jumped from chair to chair in the classroom. The other children liked it, but the teacher didn't. Then, crack! A chair broke, and Mariba was sent to the principal. The principal called Aunt Rosalie to the school. "I'm so sorry," Aunt Rosalie said. "We will do our best so he doesn't destroy school property." But Mariba just couldn't sit still. He was used to being free outdoors. He didn't mean to be naughty, but he kept breaking chairs. Every time Aunt Rosalie was called to the school and every time she apologized. "We will do our best so he doesn't destroy school property again," she said. Neighbours wondered whether Mariba would ever be able to learn. They told Aunt Rosalie to give up trying to teach him to read and write and instead teach him to become a farmer. "This boy will never learn," said one. "You're wasting time with school," said another neighbour. Aunt Rosalie shook her head firmly. "Mariba is a smart boy, and God will help him learn," she said. God heard her prayers. After the first semester, Mariba began to read well. He wrote well. He began to understand the lessons as he kept studying. The teachers were filled with joy and they happily gave him extra tutoring every day after classes. Today, Mariba is 12 years old and in the 3rd grade. He can read his Bible, which he received as a gift from the school, and he is preparing to be baptized. He wants to serve God with his new life. "I'm very happy for my new life," he said. "People like me now. I'm not the same boy that I was before. I have changed. Jesus, the Sabbath, and the school have changed me. Part of this quarter's 13th Sabbath offering will open Kabaya Academy, a much-needed K-12 school in Conakry, Guinea. Thank you all for remembering Mariba and the school in your prayers. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that story. We'll see you next week for the last story in this quarter. And I'll let you know what it's going to be called. The Big Contest. We'll see you in the next story. Bye-bye.